Right, Mark, so it's not our afternoon, 2-0 loss at home to Met Police. Can you sum up that game for me, please?
Yeah, Dennis, it's a tough watch for everyone at the moment. It really is. It's frustrating to say the least. It's masters of our own downfall, and it's hard because we've got such a good crowd here. We're at home. We're all excited. We feel that something exciting could happen, and when we just keep seeing turnover of the ball and the mistakes that we make, it just creates a big frustrating bubble around the whole place. And unfortunately we just passed that infectious bug onto each other, and it was just misplaced pass, a little niggly foul, and we just kill all of our momentum. And then in something where it's an even game, they've put one in the top corner again from a poor clearance from ourselves, again haven't executed. They've put one in the top corner, and in the second half when we got the win behind us, we've hit ours over the bar or into someone, and they're not fine lines. They're big, wide open lines at the moment. We are failing on our execution of handling the football, and that's hard to change sometimes. It's definitely a confidence thing. One flies in the top corner, we're 1-0 down, we're then chasing the game. We're trying to get a foothold in the game, and then we just kill our own momentum all the time. And too many below performances out there today. Not through lack of effort. I don't think we're fighting and we're working and we're battling, but our awareness in being in the right place means that we're chasing, and our execution on the football, like so many unforced errors, and that's whether it's anything that I say will only be an excuse, because we're in a tough arena. Football is no hiding place, so you've got to find a way of delivering, and we've got to stand up and be counted, and we've got to deliver now, because in games like that, we need to be finding the moments. We need to be finding a strike on goal into the top corner. We need to be executing our passes, and in the end it become a very desperate affair littered with errors, which just creates a real sapping feeling around the place.
Despite the actual end result, we had decent spells of possession and playing. What positives can you take in the grand scheme of things?
Well, I thought it was an even game. They broke on us. There's a counter attack because we're trying to go forward, but we practice negating those situations all the time. The hard thing is I just made a change, a slight tactical tweak, and within 5 seconds, people haven't maybe got into their own responsibility quick enough, and that's a standards thing. And we've got to keep driving standards. No one's going to get ourselves out of this apart from ourselves. We do win games of football. We can win games of football. We have got it in the squad. We have got it in that dressing room. We just need to consistently show it, and we've got to show it when the chips are down and things aren't going so well. At 1-0 down and a few passes go astray, that's when you start finding out about people. Who's actually wants the ball now? Who actually is still organising people? Or who sort of goes in their shell and sometimes digs themselves a little bit of a bigger hole. It's they don't mean to do it. It's human nature. It's fight or flight. And at the moment, I'm looking for fighters, and that's all I'm going to surround myself with. So, we'll reflect. We're always emotional after the game. It's raw. It hurts because we haven't found the quality to entertain our fans today and get 3 points, and that hurts me more than anyone. But the ideas, the movements is there. The execution was out, and like I said, we've got the only way you can get better at that is by practice, having better awareness, having more intent in what you do, because that will give you more confidence. No one's going to go and sprinkle confidence on you. You've got to earn it, you've got to fight for it, you've got to work for it, and that's what we'll be doing.
And you mentioned there that you were looking for fighters. Before the kick-off, we got team news that Alfie Saunders is joining on loan.
Yeah.
Is there a view for more signings coming in, and is that the sort of character that you're looking to bring into the team to help things?
Yeah, definitely the character. Alfie's a tenacious, hard-working. He's a little fighter. He's fought for me before, done a great job for me. It's always going to be difficult coming straight into a team, and like I said, people sort of almost passed the negativity on around them today, and like I said, it's only out of a will that they want to do well, and when things don't go so well, it hurts them. But as a footballer, you can't let it hurt. You can't get involved with the emotion. Fans and crowds and everyone else can get emotional. When you're out there, you've got a job to do, and you don't get involved in that. And I think that's what happened with large sections of the group today, and their willingness to do well, their human instinct probably kicked in a little bit. You've got to have a footballer's instinct, which is slightly different. You've got to be able to, wrestle back control. You've got to wrestle back your game and show the quality. But what I do know is, sorry to divert, but yeah, no, Alfie's a little fighter, and that's what we need to surround ourselves with at the moment.